Question 10. Diagram 3 shows the equation for cellular respiration reaction that occur in human body. Glucose react with oxygen. You produce carbon dioxide and water. This one you probably learn in biology. So the molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6. But some exam they won't tell you, so you have to know. You have to know by yourself. So write the empirical formula of glucose. So, by the way, glucose. Now this is the molecular formula, the real formula. But if they ask for empirical formula, means you have to get the simplest ratio number of atoms. Means the whole element are divisible by 6. So when you divide by 6, you will get C, only 6 divided by 6 is 1, H12 divided by 6 is 2, O6 divided by 6 is 1. So CH2O. And they ask you to write the equation to represent the cellular respiration reaction. So means you have to turn this word equation to the chemical equation. So oxygen formula is O2. Carbon dioxide, CO2. Water, H2O. So we have to write in this equation C6H12O6 react with oxygen to produce carbon dioxide gas and water. But if you just leave like this, 0 mark, again, you have to balance the chemical equation. So as you can see that carbon left side got 6, right side got 1 only. So you have to multiply 6. Left side got 12 hydrogen. Right side only got 2 hydrogens. So 2 times 6 become 12. And then the number of oxygen, look at the right, how many? So 6 times 2, 12. 6 times 2, 12. At the back got another 6. Another 6 will be 18. At the left, here got 6O. 6 plus 1 equals to 18. 6 plus 12 equals to 18. So 2, how to become 12? Multiply 6. Now, this is the balanced equation for this cellular respiration reaction. Then the second part, calculate the volume of carbon dioxide gas produced at room conditions if 360 grams of glucose is used in the reaction. Now, this one is the typical stoichiometric calculation. So you have to know, normally always 3 marks. Normally 3 marks. So the first step, find number of mole. Second, do mole ratio. Third, find the thing that you want to find. Let's say here you want to find volume of carbon dioxide gas. But normally, you are advised to write down the information given. It's just so that easier for you to analyze, for you to find the answer. So highlight, first of all, find volume of carbon dioxide gas. Which one is carbon dioxide gas? CO2. So below CO2, you write V equals to question mark. Second, if you got 360 grams of glucose is used. Which one is glucose? In Malay, it's glucose, C6H12O6. So below this, you write 360 grams. So, of course, doing this stoichiometric calculation, you have to know the number of mole formula. So since it's related to mass, because mass in Malay is GSIM, because they give you gram, and also related to volume. So you must know these two formula. So the first one is number of mole. Yeah, in Malay it's bilangan mole. Bilangan mole is GSIM divided by GSIM molar. Second, it can also be isi padu divided by isi padu molar. Normally, exam won't give this formula. So the first one is, in English, is mass over molar mass. The second one is volume over molar volume. So first step, of course, since you always start with the information given, so you always start the thing that given means the first step, you have to use this formula. Mass over molar mass. So the mass is obviously 360 gram. Okay, 360 gram. Then molar mass. Now, this one, they kind of give you straight away, the total is 180. Normally, in exam, if they didn't give you like this, in exam, normally sometimes they give you, the RAM, H equals to 1, C equals to 12, O equals to 16. If they give you RAM in Malay, call it JAR, then you have to add together one by one. Like you have to follow, because the formula is C6H12O6. Then you will get like, 6 carbon is 6 times 12 plus 12H means 12 times 1. Follow. 6O means plus 6 times 16. Then add together, you get 8180. Then you use the 360 divided by 180. Like this. But since you already give, you just put inside straight away. You should get 2 mole. After getting 2 mole, again, second step is always do the ratio. Ratio from, because you have to find CO2. You got the information of C6H12O6. That's why this ratio to this. Glucose to carbon dioxide. Since from equation, glucose only got 1 mole. No number is 1, not 0. Then to 6. The ratio is 1 to 6. 1 mole of C6H12O6 produces 6 mole of CO2. 1, how to become 6? 1 multiply 6 becomes 6. That's why if you got 2 more means, if you got 2 more C6H12O6, what's the ratio here? 2 times 6 become 12. Then you use this 12 mole to find the volume. How to find? Since number of mole equals to volume over molar volume, if you want to find volume means, you can use number of mole multiply molar volume. Mole multiply molar volume, then you will get volume. Molar volume, they give 24. So you can straight away use 12 multiply 24. Then you get the final answer, which you will get 288 dm cube. Always remind you, the unit for mass is gram, for volume is dm cube in this case. For mole means molar, MOL. Better, right? Better, right? Mole also for the first part. This one is the stoichiometric calculation.